One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is thinking photography is just one skill. Honestly, it's not. Photography is made of many different worlds, and each one needs a different mindset, gear, and experience. Today, in less than 10 minutes, I'll explain the main photography categories so you know where you exactly belong. Why categories matter. Every category demands different skills. If you mix them randomly, you may feel confused, slow, and frustrated. Honestly, sometimes the conscious mixing comes out amazing. But when you understand categories, you stop copying others and start making your own path. Number 1. Portrait photography. Portrait photography is about photographing people, their faces, their emotions, and personality. But the camera is only a small part of it. What really matters is how you're communicating with your subject, how comfortable you make them feel, and how well you understand light. You can have the sharpest image in the world, but without connection, it's empty. That's why portrait photography is not about sharpness, it's about connection. Number 2. Street photography. Street photography is about real life, unposed, unscripted moments. You don't create scenes, you wait for them. It requires timing because moments appear and disappears in seconds. It requires observation because most people walk past those moments without noticing them. And it requires courage, the courage to be present, to get close, and to press the shutter at the right time. That's why street photographers don't create moments, they recognize them. A quick note before we continue. If this video is already helping you understand photography better, this channel is exactly built for that. Subscribe if you want to grow with understanding, not imitation. Number 3. Landscape photography. Landscape photography is about capturing nature, cityscapes, and wide, expansive scenes. It's not just about being in the right place, it's about being there at the right moment. You need patience because the perfect light, weather, or movement doesn't wait. You need to understand light, how it changes and shapes the scene. And composition is key because a wide view can easily feel empty or chaotic if not framed well. That's why most landscape photos fail. Not because of the location, but because the photographer arrived at the wrong time. Number 4. Product photography. Product photography is about making objects look desirable and appealing. It's not just about pointing the camera. It's about controlling the light with precision so every detail stands out. You have to pay attention to the smallest details because even tiny mistakes can ruin the image. And you also need to think like a business. The goal is to make the product sell, not just to make it look pretty. That's why in product photography, small mistakes cost real money. Number 5. Fashion photography. Fashion photography is about more than just clothing. It's about mood, attitude, and storytelling. It's never a solo effort. You have to work closely with a team, including models, stylists, and assistants. You need an eye for styling, knowing how colors, textures, and outfits work together. And you need to direct the scene creatively, guiding everyone toward a unified vision. That's why fashion photography is never solo. It's a collaboration. Number 6. Documentary or photojournalism. Documentary photography is about telling real stories through images. It's not about making things look beautiful. Honesty comes first. You need to be ethical, respecting the people and situations you photograph. You need storytelling skills to capture moments that convey a narrative or message. And you need to build trust so your subjects feel comfortable being themselves in front of the camera. Here, honesty is more important than beauty. Number 7. Wildlife photography. Wildlife photography is about capturing animals in their natural environments. It's not just about clicking at the right time. It demands extreme patience, sometimes waiting hours or even days for the perfect moment to shot. You also need to be technically prepared, knowing your camera, lens, and settings inside out. And most importantly, you must respect nature and the animals you're photographing. Wildlife photography teaches humility. Number 8. Architectural photography. Architectural photography is about capturing buildings, interiors, and design with accuracy and style. It's not just pointing and shooting. You need precision, making sure every line and angle is correct. You have to understand geometry, how shapes and spaces relate to each other, and how perspective affects the image. And light balance is crucial, because shadows and highlights can completely change the mood of a space. One tilted line can ruin the entire image. Number 9. Event photography. Event photography is about capturing weddings, concerts, corporate gatherings, and other live moments. It's not just showing up. You need speed, because moments happen in an instant. You need anticipation, knowing where the action will unfold before it happens. And reliability is key, because people are counting on you to capture memories they can't recreate. In event photography, you don't get second chances. Number 10. Conceptual or fine art photography. Conceptual or fine art photography is about imagination, is about creating something new, is about ideas, imaginations, and personal expression, not realism. It's not just taking a picture. It starts with developing a strong concept and knowing what story or message you want to convey. You use visual symbolism to communicate that idea, so every element in the frame has meaning, and your personal vision guides every choice, making the image uniquely yours. Now, which one should you choose? You don't need to master all of them. You need to understand them and just choose one or two. Remember, depth beats variety. Professionals specialize, amateurs jump. In future videos, I'll break each category down properly. If you want real photography knowledge, not trends, subscribe. Stay curious, keep learning. I'll see you in the next video.